What's good with you, family? And we're back for another episode of What You Reading, Cuz, with your favorite virtual cousins. I'm Chris.
And I'm Lise.
Today's episode is a little special.
Yes. So exciting.
No book.
None.
Just vibes. Period. Yes.
Did you hear that? Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to start off with what you sipping on because this is a celebration.
It is.
If you didn't know and you were unaware, maybe you were on Mars or, I don't know.
Venus, the sun.
There's a lot of different places right now that you could be. And I get it. I would like to escape too. But if you were here with us, it is our 1 year episode.
Woo! One balloon for 1 year.
Let me tell y'all. Okay, I'm not even gonna get into that real quick. We're gonna do what you sipping on. So, what you sipping on? Because we got two different things going on today.
Yes. Okay. So normally I'm not a red drinker, but this from
Fire.
Cooper's Hawk.
Fire.
It's winter red.
Fire.
And Chris definitely heated it up for me. That's how they serve it at Cooper's Hawk.
Oh my gosh.
10.
It's
and what
so
you
good.
sipping on?
I just got me some box. Just got box Chardonnay. You know, listen, balling on a budget.
And that's okay.
Trump has raised all the groceries, so this is what I have. But to piggyback off that winter red, let me tell y'all something. You have to go at a certain point.
Come on.
So December, January, I think February they're gonna take it away.
Yeah.
But it is normally served warm. You can have it cold. And they have a red and a white.
Now, I prefer the white. But
I love the red. And I'm not even a red drinker.
Really? You like the red better than the white?
Yes.
I love the white. But I think it's because the white is a little bit sweeter. Just
okay. And it might just be more air, like light.
Yeah. Yeah.
So lighter.
This has a little bit more body.
We could definitely be in a cabin snowed in with that.
Yes. And I wouldn't.
Delicious.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Let me tell y'all. If y'all were with us from the first episode, we were at my mama's house.
Yes. with that painting that kept falling down.
I was about to say, a painting falling on our head. And my mama did her big one and put our little Black Girl Book Club on the painting.
It was really good. It was really cute. I loved it.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah. A lot of stuff has changed.
And now we are in a studio. Look at us go, you know?
And
look
we're
at us
now
thrive.
What You Reading Cuz instead of Black Girl Book Club. Do y'all remember that?
Hey. A lot of people I told you was very upset.
They were. But now they understand. I think they really came along with us.
It is Black History Month.
Hello. Black History.
Also.
Valentine's Day, Heart Health Month.
It is a lot.
A lot. But it's okay.
So we just gonna dive into So we're gonna start off by talking about our top 2 books or episodes. Yes. So I'm gonna do one and Lise has one too.
Yes. You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead, girl.
Okay. So my top book / podcast that we've done this year is probably going to be Credence. I think a lot of our clips that y'all really, really, really enjoyed came from that episode. We were just on one. The book was also on one. So I think we just matched energy with the book really well. And that podcast, I don't know. That's really when we kind of like hit our yes. Like, this is exactly how it's supposed to go. That was such a good episode. Such a good episode.
Credence was a wild ride.
Hey. In more than one ways, because ride can mean more than one.
Ew.
Hello?
Ew.
Put it. Come on. Get it? Hey.
I'm annoyed. So, yes, I did like Credence. That was the one Michelle was on our shout out, and she talked about Credence too. And shout out to my girl Michelle because we text about that book and Desi too so much because that was what am I? Wait.
Penelope got a lot going on up here.
I don't know if I can read another one of hers, though.
I did read another one of
hers. What? Birthday Girl?
Nah.
What?
I think it
Three
was...
Brothers.
Yeah.
Because I heard that was off the chain, too. Like,
hey,
no.
She's insane. Let me tell you something. She is insane. And you really feel like you there, and it's so creepy. It's so creepy. But that's how you know she's a good author.
I mean, if you can transport.
Yeah.
Like, make me transport to another realm.
Yes, then, okay. You got me.
That is what books are for. Of course, my favorite was Verity. Shout outs to my girl. And that will soon be a movie. So did you see who will be the actors in this movie?
No.
So Verity will be played by Anne Hathaway.
Wow.
My girl. And I said, I wish that she was Lowen, just so that she had more of a role. Because, Verity was a fake vegetable most of the book, but she comes to life during the manuscript stuff.
I feel like what they're going to do, though, like, in the manuscript stuff, I feel like they're going
to reenact it. I hope so.
And I know she finna make that look good.
It's going to be a lot of, especially that scene in that boat.
Hey.
It's going to be a lot of tears. It's going to be a lot of tears. There's going to be a lot of jump scares.
But you know what? Let me not get too much into it, because that last Colleen Hoover that changed into a movie was trash. And I don't know whether it was because of the stuff that went down with the actors, or whether it was Colleen and herself, not even having, that time with the actors to be like, hey, we need this in the movie.
I just feel like she was not putting her foot down. What was that book we read? Was it Black Girls Die Exhausted? No. What was the one? And she was an author, and she was selling her book rights, and they were like, they weren't going to make them black. They were going to make them, whatever they wanted
7 Days in June. Got it.
And I kind of feel like that was that. It was, you didn't really have as much input as what you thought you were going to have, or you just let them do whatever they wanted to do with your story.
Yeah, because I saw that her and Blake Lively were really, really, really close. I don't really know, because I thought the whole cast was close until after the movie came out.
It's still drama going on with them. Still. He is apologizing to her still.
Hey. No, I thought that he went to a lawyer and said...
Yeah.
Ooh. T.
What's his name? Rao, right? Rao.
Yeah. I think that sounds...
But he was the one that wanted to promote...
the domestic violence part.
Right.
Yeah, and be like, hey, this movie isn't just all flowers and...
It's not funny.
Yeah.
While y'all kikiing and passing out coloring books.
Exactly. And come in your flowers, come in your... Baby, this is about domestic violence. I don't know what... Yeah. So I really hope that
they...
come to a...
I hope with Verity, they are way, way better.
Yeah.
Whoever Lowen is supposed to be, I know who she is.
Sydney Sweeney? I know that she's supposed to be in that movie as well.
In Verity?
Yeah, I thought I saw her in the...
Who is she supposed to be?
I don't know. But I thought that I saw her in one of... She might be in another book remake.
I think she's in another...
okay, so maybe I'm...
book adaptation, because a lot of books...
are coming to life.
Yes, they are.
But when you said Anne Hathaway, I was like... But the Princess Diaries are supposed to come out.
Shut up.
And I'm so excited to see her again. Because now she's the queen. So I can't wait to see. Yeah, what's up?
That's who it is. It's Dakota Johnson.
Dakota.
Is Lowen. Hold on, let me show you her. Because I don't know her by name. I just know her by her face.
She's blonde. She has a doe-eyed look.
No, she's a brown-haired lady.
What?
Please hold. Girl, I know Anne. I know Anne.
Yes. I do know Anne.
I don't know what that is.
Maybe don't put that in there. But although it is Black History Month, so I really don't care.
This lady.
Sorry. The mic is set.
Well, what you want me?
I know.
I know. This girl.
Okay. I feel like she's been blonde before, though.
She could, girl, they switch. Girl, they wear wigs, too. So... Yes, her. And then I don't know who this white man is.
Let me see.
My mama said I know him, but I don't know that man.
What's his name? Josh Hartnett? I don't know who that is.
Sure it is.
That's what it said.
I just got excited when I seen Ann.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And I said,
she gonna eat it up.
Yeah, Josh Hartnett.
Yeah, I don't know
will be Jeremy.
Is. But if y'all do,
right,
he in the movie.
He will be there.
Yeah,
he will be there. So, tomato. I'm very excited about it. Cannot wait.
Yes, I wish Credence would turn into a movie.
Absolutely not. You can keep that. Please keep that in your imagination. That would be like 50 Shades on the camera, on the TV.
But way worse.
50 Shades is worse.
50 Shades is not worse.
I mean, just because they're not related. Maybe. But it's filthy. It is filthy.
The book is, but that movie was really not. Like, it was very tame.
Well, you know the man, I can't even think of them niggas' names right now. But he could not do all that because his wife was not playing with him.
Hey,
you not about to be doing all that.
Hey.
Tone it down.
You're not going...
You're not going to be doing all that with her. You don't even know
That's
her.
that Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Because remember, when they got together, it was... who was that lady that played on Friends? And she was married to Brad Pitt at the same time that Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt met on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and that's when they started that affair. Yeah, so I'm glad that wife put her foot down. She said, that's not finna happen to me.
I didn't even know that.
Oh, yeah, I know the juice.
Oh, wow.
I know the juicy. Yeah. That's exactly what happened. That's why people didn't like Angelina Jolie at first. But she's a icon, so
okay.
It really didn't.
Because Maleficent is...
Hey.
Sidebarring.
10.
So, then we're going to get into our thorn and our roses of the year.
Yes. And the reason why we named it this is a Valentine's Day episode. So, just picture flowers and the good things that come with flowers and the bad things that come with flowers. So, let's talk about it.
For me, I would say a thorn was making time to do this.
I would say the same. I would say the exact
same. From the jump, it was like, yes, we would just we would just have our conversation, and then it turned into a job.
Yes.
And turned into a job was like, okay, you have to put a certain amount of time in for said job.
And that's when we had to take that step back. We took like 2 months off.
Thank you for bearing with us.
So, yeah, if you're still here, great. Because that was, we weren't in the best mindset. I think we were just like, this is so fun. Like, let's do it. And then we hopped in and we
just
said,
was like, this is so serious.
Right. Work.
It's a lot. Like, coming down to, yes, we will make the time to record and do all that.
Yeah.
And then
the editing.
Having to edit it.
Trash. Which is why we have an editor.
Shout out to my nigga Aaron.
You ain't have to do it.
Period.
You ain't have to do it.
Because that definitely has
helped.
It has
so much.
But he asked for a lot. But
yes, he's so
at
annoying.
least we don't have to edit it.
Because he'll be like, let's get the rundown now. Da-da-da. You're asking for so much. Like, just go with the vibe.
And that's the thing, right? So we have to come up with a better, just better. We're just trying to be better, okay? So the thorn is still thorny, apparently. So we're trying our best.
Yeah.
Thank you for sticking around.
Yes.
A rose for me is, I would say I'm reading more.
Absolutely. This really pushed me to read more. And out of my comfort zone as well.
Oh, not at me.
No, you have.
What?
You read some romance books, and I was surprised that you even read it because I wanted to read it, and so then you were like, okay, let's read it. So I do think that you went out of your comfort zone.
Thank you for acknowledging it.
But I feel like I went out of my comfort zone as well, because mysteries are really not my
love it
jam.
Love to be spooked. But I
really had to like be like, okay, you know what? She doing it for me. Let me do it for her.
But when you read The Housemaid, you was like, hey,
10 books. Speaking of, watch that episode. Okay, yeah, The Good Girl's Guide was really good. The show, though, again, watch that episode so that you can know what we feel.
Yes. Housemaid is just last month. So
yes, so
and you didn't miss much.
You didn't miss much. We come out with an episode every month. So just go to the last one. Yeah. What was a thorn for me?
Yeah.
I guess a thorn for me would be it's the time.
It's the time.
But also the fact that I guess in my head I was like, okay, like we starting recording at 3, okay, like be there around 3. And so now I'm like trying to get to the point where I'm like, okay, let me actually communicate and be like, hey, I'm gonna be a little late. I'm gonna be here at this time. She told me
she was gonna be here at 2:30 today, and she got here at 2:50 something.
And I communicated that. I did.
She communicated that at 2:30, saying she's not gonna be there at 2:30.
I could not be on my phone for what I was doing.
I don't give a shit about that.
But again, I am learning, and it's a learning curve that comes with learning, and I'm going to give myself grace, and she's going to give me grace even if she doesn't want to.
And not.
I don't care.
But
anyway, so that's a thorn for me. I guess a rose for me is the fact that I am hanging out with my cousin a lot more.
Period.
Like,
and being creative.
Yes. Like, we're doing something that we love to do, but also hanging.
Oh,
I hate this man. No, I'm kidding.
The hell is going on?
But yeah, just hanging out with my cousin a lot more, having like those times where it's like, okay, you want to go out to eat? Let's talk about the book club. But also, we just bring it in.
We just bring up the book club.
Just because we out.
Yap and eat. Do love a kiki over eating.
Hey. It's my favorite thing. So yeah, I think that would be a rose.
All right, guys. So what are we doing?
Yes.
For our 1 year?
Mm-hmm. If you were wondering.
So I have a coworker that now has her own glass making studio. Mm-hmm. Shout outs to Erin. Hold on. I don't want to mess up her name. I mean, her business name. Hold on.
Oh. I was about to say
her name is Erin. But
oh. I thought you were talking about Aaron.
Oh, hell no.
Because he said, yeah.
No, it's not him.
Oh, yikes. He had too
much. I'm sorry. Her name is spelled Erin. And I said she was a coworker. You're not my coworker. Y'all have to listen. But anyway, so she has a business called the Glass Ceiling RVA. Off of Robertson Street in Richmond, VA. Shout out to my girl. And I'll send you the stuff so you can put it up. And she invited us over. She wanted us to do a book swap there. Mm-hmm. Maybe we can do that later on in the year.
Yeah.
But we're going to add that to our trying something new, or what you trying new.
Yeah. Which is something that we going to start doing.
So with Erin and her wonderful business, she has invited us to try something new, which is a segment that we have
called What You Doing, Cuz.
So that's where we just go and be adventurous, and it might not have anything to do with books. It could just be something that we always wanted to try. Mm-hmm. So she's going to be our first segment. I have to book the class. So you can book all her classes on Eventbrite. I believe they start at $65. I believe. So
which is cheap for glass making. I will say that.
Right.
I've seen the glass
and she'll help
classes.
you. Yeah. I know I've never been to like an official class of hers, mm-hmm. but she had one at work one time, and we made, I should have brought that down, coasters for Valentine's Day. So I had to cut it out into a heart and shit. Like, it was so cool. And then like she brought it, and I'm like, this is not the way I gave it to you. Like, the way the end result is so cool when it's like that's not what I did. Like kind of like the like painting pottery.
Yes.
Like how it
like
does
glazing
not,
and stuff like
it
that.
doesn't look that way when you give it to them, but then when you get it, it's like, no, that shit was dope.
Yeah.
So can't wait for that. I think that's about it. That's all we're doing for the 1 year.
Yeah.
We're very,
in
very
this
excited.
episode, obviously.
Well,
but yeah.
And we're very excited about that. Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll just make it a Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So we're going to jump right into our plans for the year.
Yes. I'm so excited.
So I guess we'll go back to the book swap.
Yes.
We would like to do a book swap /
meet and greet
meeting.
Yeah. Yeah.
The location, it might be at Aaron's shop, but we'll see.
Yeah. But TBD, but that's that's something that we've been planning for a long time, but just trying to figure out like the finalizing of the plans and all that stuff.
Right, because we were going to do it for our 1 year, but then it was like, it's February, it's cold.
Yes.
Like,
nobody really want to come out the house.
I would prefer to do it outside, like a picnic style. I would
It would
prefer.
be so cute, yeah.
So, we're in the works. If you would like to be a part of that or have any ideas or have a venue, please let us know. Okay. I would like to talk to you all about the giveaway and what you could go home with.
Potentially.
Okay?
Yes.
Now, the thing is, you have to follow us on IG. Our IG is
at What You Reading Cuz. Actually, if you really want to talk about it, everything is at What You Reading Cuz.
Right. YouTube, TikTok, if you still got it on your phone, child.
Yeah, because I deleted it by accident. Hey, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it.
And then when you sent me that, Aaron, I was like, she's not even going to see it. And I was like, I'm so annoyed. Like,
everybody's laughing at me.
So annoyed. Yeah, because it's going to be gone. What do I need it for? Clearly, no, it was not. Everybody knew that this was a hoax. It's back to the giveaway.
I'm about to buy a phone on eBay that got TikTok.
That is Canada. Canada.
Hey, I got one in the drawer. What you want for?
First of all, did I send you that TikTok?
And I tried it, and the thing is, tell me why.
Okay, come on with it.
I tried it. I tried to do that. And I even got the, what is it called? The NPR thing?
Yes.
Or whatever. Is it called NPR? What is it called?
It's whatever that thing is that's Canada based.
Yes, I could do that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so I did that. I did everything. I got to the App Store. Tell me why. They were like, you have subscribed to a service for 4 months, so you cannot do it. I said, oh my God. So unfortunately, because I subscribe to something in the United States, I can't change it to Canada.
But did you change all your stuff in your phone to Canada?
I changed my phone to Canada. I changed the Wi-Fi to Canada.
Damn.
I changed everything. I was at the ending point to where I could find TikTok on my phone. Can't download it.
But this is my thing, though. This is the thing.
Shout out to download Red Note.
Shout outs to everybody on our TikTok because we have not posted since all of that. And we still are getting followers. Hold on. We're still getting followers literally every day.
That's news to me because you know I ain't got it.
Like literally every day. We are at 473 followers on TikTok.
Almost 500 followers is crazy.
Like,
hey.
So they're not stopping. And we even got a DM. I didn't even tell you. We got a DM. This author hit us up.
Wow.
Letting us know that she writes steamy romances featuring strong Black women.
That's what I'm talking.
And she is Black as well. Her name is Edwina Martin Arnold. And she is a author. And her latest book is Chocolate Friday.
Absolutely.
And she sent us the link for Amazon for that. And that's how you should.
Absolutely.
Pop off,
you know
queen.
what? I might even look at it.
Shout outs to Edwina.
It depends on how much it is, though. Edwina. Sorry, girl. I ain't got it like that.
If it has a real person on the cover,
I shall not buy
I don't know if I'm.
There are some red flags of books where I'm just like, I will not be reading that.
Would you like to get into that?
Let's get into it. Actually,
we still have that time. We're gonna have to do the giveaway
later. Like we'll redo that later. Matter of fact, no, let's do it now.
Okay, all right. So what you can win in our giveaway once you add us on the Instagram and the TikTok.
It's gonna be right here.
You will win. You will win your choice of a shirt or hoodie. In the bundle will also be bookmarks, stickers, and a Chris Choice pick book and a Lise pick book. So you'll get a romance and a thriller.
Mm-hmm. And some candy.
And candy and stuff.
Because it's Valentine's Day.
Period. Mm-hmm. So be on the lookout on social medias for that. Also, just be on the lookout for social medias for us to post.
Yes.
Like I said, thorns. Thorns.
Please
bear with us. Bear with us.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get into our red flags of books because
I won't read a book.
I do have a cop out.
Be stopping. Okay, here's my thing. I be reading my books. I really try not to DNF at all. Like, even if I hate the book, I will go through the book. This one should be like, I'm not.
If I'm not hooked in the first 15,
I am not reading that book. Okay, so I'll go first. No, actually, you go first. You have a lot more. Let's just get you out the way.
Okay. This is one of the ones, like my most recent one.
Uh-huh.
I do not care for. Okay. I know that books are, like, there's not that much imagination, right? It can't be that much, you know? But in our, like, the mystery thriller community, I'm talking to y'all. Let's lock in. Why does it always have to be a nosy ass person that wants to solve some shit? Listen, I understand that sometimes y'all get the ending and y'all figure it out, but we go through hell and high water to get there. Why? Mm-hmm. Why? Mm-hmm. Why do we have to do that? Mm-hmm. If Billy Bob did it, just... You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Okay, Billy Bob did it. Why do we have to go through and all these side people that's sketchy as hell to where you be like, no, you fucking did that.
Nah, I like that.
For it to end up to be the first person that I suspected that just went away for the remainder of the book and then came back the last 5 chapters.
Nah, I like that. But the only reason I say that is if it's so predictable to me, I will stop reading. I'll be like, yeah, he did it. And next.
But then I hold out hope that it's not. Like, I'm like, okay, I know it's them, but maybe not. Maybe somebody else did some sketchy shit to where it's like, it mingles.
Yeah.
Now everybody got a hand in what happened. Yeah. Everybody.
Every single, yeah.
Because Good Girls Guy was like that. Like,
exactly.
Everybody had a hand, and then it was like, it turned out to be everybody sketchy as hell.
Mm-hmm. And that's probably why the second and third book happened. Did we read that second and third book? No. But there is a second and third book. So if you read that, let us know what happened. Because
let me know. Because I'm not reading it.
We are not reading that. Okay. Here is mine. And I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way. So I'm going to say this as delicately as I can.
I'm going to hold your hand when I say this.
I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. So... as a romance reader, an avid romance reader, and as a black woman who wants to see black women loved out loud.
Period.
Why do I have to go through the urban section to read black romance reads? And why does it have to be toxic love? Can it not just be a black woman meeting a black man and having like a meek? Why do the white people have that and what we don't? And we got to go through the toxic love stories and all that stuff. And I'm not saying that that's not realistic, but if I'm trying to escape reality through my reading, I want to see a black woman I want to see that it's...
I want it to be more realistic.
Okay, cute. I don't care. I don't care. I want to see it in Target, or maybe not Target because we try not to buy stuff from Target
We buy
anymore.
black at Target. We buy black unless they have a website.
T.
We buy black at Target.
But all that to say, I don't want it to be like I only see us in the urban section. And I know that's problems with the bookstores. I know there's problems with everything else. But even when I pick up an urban book, it's toxic love. I am so sick.
It's toxic, and then it's like damn near a porn every time.
Every time.
Like, it's never no chill, nothing. It's
Every
just
time. And
instant.
that's like, okay, like romance now. Okay, cool. Like romance, you're gonna have those sex scenes and all that stuff. But I want to see the love grow. I don't want to just have sex every.
Yeah. Like
if I wanted to
the
read
character
that,
development,
then there's like a place for that. There are, what is it called? What is it called? Those sex books. Like it's it's a specific thing.
Is it?
Yes. Smut.
Oh, right.
If I want to read that, I would just pick up something in the smut section. I don't want to read that. I want to read romance, love. I'm sick of it. So that was kind of 2 red flags. Go ahead with yours.
Mine, we gonna jump back to if it's a real person on that cover.
No, immediately.
Especially,
No.
let me specify. Especially if there is a person and they ain't got no shirt on.
I was about to say half naked. Oh.
What makes you think that I'm running to go look at that to see what the contents are? I could tell you what the contents are.
Oh my God. Because if I can't read it and people in the store can see like, because
so embarrassing.
It's like, what? What are you reading?
So embarrassing. This lady that we have the same type of like genre. We like the same type
Mystery
of stuff.
and thrillers?
Right.
Okay.
And she was reading. I don't even know what it was. And she was like, I can't read it out. And I was like, why? And she was like, because it's just a known like smut. And I was like, I said, well, I don't read that. So I didn't know that's shameful to you. So people, that's why they get the Kindles or they do Audible so that they can just listen.
Or look at it on their phone, which they're already on. Yeah.
Like I can't just be at a French cafe with my little smut book because you gonna raise your eyebrow.
Like if I read Icebreaker or something, then you automatically know. Like you're like, this
adult.
girl.
It's a young adult.
I don't know what it is.
I think it's supposed to be young adult.
It ain't young adult nothing.
That's another thing. Watch your churn.
Cause my book talk. Let's talk about red flags. Book talk. And working with children around the age where it's like they see that stuff on book talk, and I'm trying to get them into reading, and the first thing that they see is Icebreaker. The first thing that they see is what is it? What's that other book? Credence. That's a problem.
Miles High.
That is a problem. Book talk. I need y'all to like not just put hashtag book talk. If you're talking about smutty books, let's have a hashtag for those. Let's not just put it on book talk because now book talk has become smut talk, and that's a problem for the kids who want to get into reading.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I ain't holding your hand when I say that.
When I was in high school and I was reading,
Wattpad.
I went to the library.
I
would go to the urban section. And in the urban section, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. It was nothing but smut. Now, was I reading?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're reading the pages. Yeah.
Right. Now, but did it give me ideas for real life? No, I didn't. It's not like my sex life was popping in high school. So it's like it didn't. But these are different children. They could play Mortal Kombat now and think that they could just sumo flex somebody. So
true. But I mean, back in my day,
right? Because it's different days.
Stop saying
it's different days.
It's my day. Back in my day, a lot of people used to do like WWE Smack Slam Downs. So it's like stuff that they see on TV, stuff that they read, and they're like, let me just try this out.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to my cousin Chris. We definitely did WWE. Shout out to all the cousins. It was actually, this is such a sidebar. So our two older cousins that are 10 years older than me, so they used to pin me and my cousin Chris against each other, and we would have to be like the fighters, and we'd be on our grandma bed. They probably didn't know we was doing this. I was on my grandma bed, and like one of us would go to the other, like it was like a boxing ring. Like it was like, all right, you got this, you know. Oh. And then we would go in the middle and like fight.
Oh my God.
So we was doing stuff like that too. But it was, it just was different.
That was not my time.
No, she wasn't even thought of.
That was not my time.
She wasn't even a thought of yet.
Yeah. Again, different ages, different times.
See what I'm saying? But we did those things with our family. We didn't do it with the people in the neighborhood. We didn't do it at school. We did it at home with our families.
Nah, at school, I vividly remember WWE.
Absolutely not.
Or being put in a chokehold.
Let me tell you something. You touch me, you're going to jail. I'm not doing this with you.
But it's like, well, I guess for me, it was like the friends that like, I knew had nothing but good intentions for me, but they were just like,
don't touch me.
I don't want to say my brothers because my brothers was like really like that's a big
brother.
Speaking of, shout out Christopher. Shout out Chris.
Shout out
because he says we never talk about him. Yes, there is a third cousin.
About him
there is
several
a third
times.
cousin, y'all. Promise. The tattoos we got do mean something.
He just don't got one.
Yeah. Crazy. Anyway.
Embarrassing. Anyway.
Okay.
You got any more red flags?
Red flags for books.
I feel like I have so many.
It's not a red flag for a book per se, but something that we have been talking about on this podcast with books turning into movies or adaptations and stuff like that. Some things from the book need to be in the TV show or the movie to make it make sense. And the fact that y'all will watch the movie, not read the book, and be like, oh my God, this was such a great speaking. Oh, what is that called? What is the one? Colin Hoover one. That was.
It ends with us?
Yes, it ends with us, and everybody's saying, oh my God, that was such a good movie. That was such a good movie. And we got ourselves hyped up to go see it. Because, oh my God, like we read that book. We know. Child.
Nothing.
Walked into that movie so happy. Faces like this. Walked out like,
so
are we for real? Like, that was just such an annoying
We're just going to graze over everything.
But I feel like that's something that a lot of books being turned into movies do. Like, yeah. I know that you have a certain time point.
Yeah, for
2
sure.
hours. You got to hit it in 2 hours compared to like a book where if it's like an audio thing, it's like 16 hours to read every single word on every single page. Cool. Mm-hmm. That's fine. Take some stuff out. Like, we don't need to see her walking down the street and da-da-da-da.
Right.
But you have to have some context. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Especially with Pippa and all that stuff. Is it Pippa?
I'm going to have to, now that I kind of forgot the book a little, I'm going to have to go and look at the show TV again to see. Because I'm going to have to see. Because especially a series, like that's way different than a movie. Because a series, you could have hour-long episodes and as many episodes as you want. I think the downfall of them was you chose to just squeeze into 6 episodes. Why?
And maybe that's a Netflix, that type of thing. Something with the network. Maybe it's that.
Because only BBC, though, it wasn't even really...
Netflix?
Right. It was like a BBC production. Because, you know, they're... Whatever they was from.
Yeah.
England.
Something.
Some shit. But it was like, okay...
No, I thought it was just a Netflix original. I thought
I don't know. It could be.
Original. But anyway, regardless of that, when books turn into movies or TV shows, stuff needs to be in. Like, specifically, It Ends With Us. Let's talk about that. When she got kicked down the stairs or whatever, it was not shown as she getting kicked down the stairs, and I don't know if that was a thing where it's like I don't really want to talk about the domestic abuse, and that's where that whole thing came from.
Yeah.
But if you were gonna make the book into a movie, and the book is about domestic violence, let's actually showcase that. Like,
I will say, like, even in the book, they were saying like when stuff would happen like that with them two, it was grazed over. But I feel like we were supposed to be in the mind of Lily.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, he hit you so hard that you kind of blacked out. So then when you come to, now we're talking about that.
Yeah.
We didn't need.
Something needed to be changed.
You could have just added more detail in it all. Like, you could have shown the signs of, no, he gonna be crazy. Like, you could have shown those, because we saw that in the book. A lot of foreshadowing. That's it. They leave a lot of foreshadowing out of movies because they try to hit the points.
But sometimes if you build up that foreshadow and then you give 1 point,
right,
that's good.
Right.
Because you're seeing, hey, all this stuff happened and now that 1 point happened. Cool,
right.
It all makes sense.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. That's a red flag for me. But I think that's my last red flag for right now.
We'll be back later for more. We're going to jump into our February TBRs.
Okay.
So, my first one is The Dust Bowl Orphans by Suzette Harrison. I'm very intrigued about that.
Okay. What made you intrigued? Why is it a TBR?
I forgot what the era is.
Yeah.
But it's something in like is it 1960 something? Don't get me lying. But it's something with like, I don't know if it's the great like migration or something.
Migration. Yep, sure.
I think that's what the book is about. And these two girls that had to, I guess, fend for themselves. Maybe they got lost with their families or whatever.
Wow.
All the Colors of the Dark by Chris Whitaker. I can't remember what that book is about, but this lady on TikTok, I cannot think of her name, but she only listens to audiobooks, and shout out to her. I do enjoy watching her stuff. And she was ripping and raving about it, and I was like, girl, hold on tight. I'll put that on my TBR. And my last one is, I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm gonna say Lachlan.
Yeah.
Lachlan.
That's what it is.
Lachlan and Lark, and it is the second book to Butcher and Blackbird.
Which, if you follow us, you know that this is a big deal because she does not read series. Like, she'll read the series, but it's only the first book.
Exactly. But this is with Blackbird's best friend and Butcher's brother, and apparently they get together. Wow. So, I'm very excited about my little TBR for February.
Okay, so very pro-Black this February. I think all of these are by Black authors. So, first one is The Neighbor Favor. You know, we have to have a romance in February. It's the month of hearts and love and all that stuff. And that's about Black love. I got gifted that for Christmas, and now I'm going to try to read it. The Yellow Wife. That is set in the slavery times. I don't really know, like, actually the time period.
It was like the foundation of Richmond, pretty much.
Yeah. So that I'm reading that. I'm excited to read it. It's a Richmond author. I think Chris has talked about it a couple times maybe, but I'm excited to read it. I'm already a couple chapters in. So I was supposed to talk about this today, but it's been a lot.
It's really good.
But yeah, it is really good. It is. And then the last one is Beloved by Toni Morrison. That's a classic. I feel like it's a Black classic. I feel like I haven't read a lot of Black classics because when we were made to read it, like, you know, middle school and all that stuff, I didn't really like being told what to read.
Facts.
So now I'm kind of going back and backtracking and being like, okay, well, maybe this is a good thing. So I'm so excited to read it.
I think we should do more banned books, seeing as though they're trying to take them off of the shelves indefinitely.
Yes.
So
yes, let's talk about it.
We already did To Kill a Mockingbird. No, we didn't do that. We did My Girl Kaya, Crawdads.
Yes.
Is
that a banned book?
Yes, it is.
Why? See, some things it just doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
But also,
exactly. But
America doesn't make sense at the moment.
But it was a divide in there because they didn't like what was their names? The ones that
the black
after
people.
Yeah, they were their own, like, what was it, Negro community or whatever it was. So that's probably why. So
just never makes sense to me. It doesn't make sense. Y'all want to erase history so bad, but repeat it? Question mark. Makes sense.
They're repeating it in their own way.
Hello. Well, I heard something. It was like they don't repeat history. They just
copy it.
Yeah. I said, oh, okay. Period. Anywho.
So.
That's all it says.
I hope you enjoyed our
little banter.
Yapping.
Yap session.
This was our 1 year.
Woo, woo,
Cheers to 1 year.
Put it.
Hey! And as always, you can follow us on every platform. TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. And what you reading, cuz. Not what ya, but what you reading, cuz.
WHATCHU reading with no G. READINCUZ. What you reading, cuz?
Simple.
But also, let's not forget to listen to this. You can find us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We have made it so easy and accessible to y'all.
Just subscribe.
Come on.
It'll come to your phone.
It will. You don't even have to do nothing. But again, with this giveaway, if you really want to be part of this giveaway, that is a requirement. So
you gotta follow us
on at least 2 platforms.
At least.
So
I would prefer TikTok and YouTube, but TikTok
you do
might
what
go
you
away. So Instagram and YouTube.
We post on both. Well, we're really somebody
what in the world.
I was about to say somebody is in the bathroom right now. What?
How can we hear
I was about to say, I cannot hear that. I didn't hear it until just.
I'm so sorry for the flushing. But anyway.
Wait, can I hear that or is it just us?
Like the background?
Yeah.
Y'all probably can hear it. I mean, I don't think about it.
Okay. So we get the.
Anyway. Anywho. Shout outs to everybody that has supported us from
the beginning.
The last February 14th to this February 14th. Happy Love Day to everyone.
Everybody.
Happy Black History to my black people.
Hello.
Stay black and die. That's all we can do.
That's all we can do. Stick together. Yeah.
And we out.
We are out. Bye.
Okay. Take number 10. What's good with you, family? It's me, Chris, and I am today's virtual cousin shout out. I would like to shout out The Yellow Wife by Sadiqa Johnson. Not only is the author from Richmond, Virginia, the book is about downtown Shockoe Bottom, to be exact, Richmond, Virginia. This book is about Mary Lumpkin and how the Lumpkin Jail was founded. All of these things are still, like, all these landmarks are still down Shockoe Bottom. So I encourage everybody to check that out if you are in the Richmond area. So Mary Lumpkin was born a slave, sold as a slave, and ended up marrying a slave owner. So she always could read and write. So she took that passion for reading and writing throughout her life and created the one and only HBCU, the Virginia Union University. Crazy. So I encourage everyone to go find this book. You can find it at Fountain Bookstore, down Shockoe Bottom in the Richmond author section. But it's also everywhere else, Barnes & Noble, Amazon, if you still shop Amazon. I would like to say happy Valentine's Day to all the lovers out there. Happy Black History to all my people. And not only is it Valentine's Day and Black History, but it's our 1 year anniversary. I would like to thank all of you that have been with us from the beginning. Even if you haven't been with us from the beginning, thank you for all the support. And we hope that you come for the connection and the conversations. Continue to stick with us for another year. And we hope you have a great Friday. And like we do every episode, we'll catch you on the couch next month. Bye, guys.